SmackDown is in Wilkes Barre, Pennsylvania tonight. First SmackDown on the road to SummerSlam. The show starts off with Jeff Hardy coming out addressing his loss to Nakamura, and he's pissed off. Nakamura cheated. They're having the main event, I think, tonight for the U.S. title. So Hardy was calling out Nakamura, and then he was wearing his face paint. And had Renee Young interview Shinsuke Nakamura. And I guess Renee and Nakamura is a funny combination when she interviews him backstage. It always works out well. I find some humor in it. I think they have good chemistry. And Nakamura said, Hardy wears his face paint because to hide his tears from his loss. I don't know. They didn't really mention Randy Orton too much into this promo. And then it ends with Nakamura saying, "God bless America." Well, I think he's about 2 weeks too late. Why didn't he say that before the 4th of July? That's when you say it. I mean, you don't say "God bless America" 2 weeks after, and he's a Japanese man. I don't know. Maybe Nakamura needs to sing "God bless America" if he wants to. I guess he said "God bless America" and the gimmick would have worked better 2 weekes ago before 4th of July, but. I find him entertaining in this role. And he had AJ Styles and Andrade Cien Almas with the beautiful Zelina Vega. They had a fun match, good back and forth match. Got really good at the end. Almas is great in the ring, really great wrestler. And AJ is obviously, I think, the best wrestler in the company. They had a very good match, very fun. There was a moment he thought Almas was going to win. He hit the double stomps when AJ was on the turnbuckle, and he hit the double knee, but AJ kicks out. And then AJ eventually gets the win with the calf crusher. Not too high on that finish. I would have preferred if AJ would have hit a phenomenal forearm, because I think when he put on the calf crusher, Almas tapped out quickly. And Almas losing doesn't bother me because it's NXT. They're going to beat everyone. Look what they've done to Asuka. Poor Asuka. I mean, it's hard to really say, to get high on anyone being undefeated. We've seen what happened to Asuka and get bitched out to a Jersey Shore reject. So don't worry too much about Almas losing, but it is AJ. I would have preferred if it was a phenomenal forearm. But it was a fun match for sure. I think AJ's opponent at SummerSlam is Joe. So they show Aiden English backstage, and I guess there might go Aiden English and Rusev. They showed him and Lana, and he's talking how bad he feels about screwing over Rusev, messing the match over. And they're teasing something about Aiden English and Lana. I don't know. I don't know if they're teasing some kind of romantic angle. I hope that's not what they do. But I hope, Lana just kicks Aiden English in the balls and then Rusev destroys him. I think that's probably the best option. Even then, I hope they don't put Rusev to heel then. So up next, you have Becky Lynch come out. She's waiting in the ring. Her opponent's going to be Mandy Rose. And Mandy Rose comes out. Sonya Deville accompanying her by ringside. Mandy Rose, I saw in the Smash. I was watching it pretty closely, actually. Not very good in the ring. She's not terrible. She's better than Carmella. I mean, way better than Carmella. She'd be a way better champ than Carmella, and she's way hotter. But in the ring, she messed up a bit near the end. I think she was out of position a bit. Becky's tried to carry her. She got a decent match, for what it was out of her, but she's not very good in the ring. Very green. I hope they wait a couple more years before they put the talent on her, because she needs a lot of time. She's just not ready to be in that spot. But she has the best look maybe in the history of the business for the woman. I mean, the way she looks it's just a smoke show. So I think Becky wins, and Becky after the match, she's interviewed by she's not really interviewed, she just takes the mic and she calls out Carmella. She calls her out. Promo was fine. I know Becky, I think I don't like too much. I mean, it kind of reminded me of this promo when she was champion. One of the problems she was champion, she wasn't really a great promo. I think her promos are very cheesy at times. That's the one knocking her, but she has gotten really over, and it looks like that's what they're going. Her and Carmella, and then they had Carmella in Paige's office. Carmella wants a celebration, but then Paige announces it's Carmella and Becky. If Becky beats Carmella next week on SmackDown, then it's the title match at SummerSlam. I don't want to see that at all, because I just don't want to see Carmella. I'd rather just do it on SmackDown and have Becky get the belt. I was hoping we get Asuka and Becky, but Asuka is so dead. It's like the whole thing with Carmella, she's ruined the whole division. She's ruined the women's division on SmackDown. They've killed Asuka. It's so disappointing. They built her up so much for 2 years. She was undefeated. She was destroying everybody, and they beat her. She loses her streak to Charlotte, which was just, something for Charlotte to say on her road to WrestleMania next year at Ronda Rousey. They're going to hype that up. That's why they did it. It was just like to put in Charlotte's highlight videos. And, then they had her lose this Jersey Shore reject to get heat on Carmella. And they've killed her, they've buried her, and it's too bad. But I guess they're moving on with Becky, and hopefully they just I'm afraid Carmella's going to keep the belt, because I think the problem is it might retain Carmella. They have so much invested in her. Vince loves the hot blondes. He loves the blondes as champion. Even if you can't wrestle, he'll push you anyway. Carmella is the worst wrestler in the company. She is fucking garbage. I don't want to get on the major rant anymore. I just think she's so fucking terrible. But because of that, he just doesn't care. And Alexa Bliss is going to lose to Ronda Rousey. We know Rousey is winning the Raw title. She's going to kill Bliss, and I think because of that, they don't want to have two title changes. And plus, Becky has the same finisher as Ronda. They both have an armbar. I can see Carmella keeping the belt past SummerSlam. So yeah. He had some comedy at Ty Dillinger and R-Truth. I don't even know what. This stuff is stupid. So, something with R-Truth in his mic piece in his ear. Then he has Samoa Joe and Ty Dillinger. Joe destroys him. Squash match. Nothing to say. I don't know if they're going to give Joe a title match or anything. Then they go to the big part. They had The Miz. He's doing this a memorial, like this funeral service for Team Hell No, and he has this mannequin Kane head. It's weird with the mask and the hair. Hopefully Kane's gone now. He's gone for major duties. I don't need to see Kane on TV anymore. As for Miz and Daniel Bryan, I guess Daniel Bryan, he's ripping into Daniel Bryan. That's clear the direction for SummerSlam. I don't know if Daniel Bryan's signing on. If he's not, I think Miz might win, and that's going to piss everyone off. And part of me hopes Miz wins so the fans will get more pissed off and just try to destroy Reigns and Lesnar. But, I don't know. Miz and Daniel Bryan, I wish they would have just done this major thing for WrestleMania, but it's not what they're going to do. And Daniel Bryan's not even signed yet. There's reports that he signed. He probably will stay. My gut is he stays, but the promo was good by Miz. He rips into it. He says Daniel Bryan's return has been a bust. And he says, he rips into Team Hell No. And Daniel Bryan came out, beat down Miz, destroyed the whole set, give one of the Miz's lackeys, or he had out in the ring some security guards, gave him a flying knee and destroyed him. So, that's what they're going for SummerSlam. This segment was definitely good. The one thing I did like was the one when the Miz was coming out, he was shaking fans' hands. I thought that was actually kind of funny. So, New Day in the locker room. They're talking about their match. It's Kofi and Eric Young. So, I never thought you'd see Kofi Kingston and Eric Young 10 years ago on SmackDown. Isn't that kind of weird? Huh. When they were both younger, like 10 years ago, and Kofi was getting a push when he was debuting, and Eric Young was he was still in TNA for a very long time. But they're having a match here. Match was fun. They had a good match, actually. I enjoyed it. Sanity, Killian Dane played a big role in the end, so Eric Young pins Kofi Kingston with the cheap heat by Sanity. So my whole thing is, my big problem is the thing with Eric Young. I can clearly tell he's not much, and so neither is Alexander Wolf. Even though he has a cool look, Killian Dane is their man in Sanity, and I like it. I don't have a big problem with it. It's just like I can kind of tell that these other two are definitely going to be second fiddle, but Killian Dane is their guy. He is their guy. And also at Sanity, I really want to see Nikki Cross. Maybe she'll debut, maybe she will, but they need Nikki Cross with them. She's awesome. I'd like to see her join them. And I don't know what she's doing on NXT. I don't know why they can't just have her come up with them. But whatever, Vince, fuck off. Fuck you, Vince. Some guys he wants to keep, other people he wants to split up. The men and the women in NXT, it is what it is. So they say next week they'll find out who AJ Styles faces at SummerSlam. I guess it's Joe. I think that's who it will be. Then main event, Nakamura and Hardy for the U.S. title. So as the main event, they're actually having a match, and Jeff Hardy's super banged up. He's been beat up for so long. He has all these problems. He has his he has leg injuries, knee injuries. He's so beat up. At least I don't know how much longer the Hardys are going to be in the WWE. I don't think for that much longer, let's be honest. I don't see it going on for very long. Both those guys are beat up, so, I don't know. So the match, Jeff Hardy hit the Swanton Bomb. It looks like he was going to beat Nakamura, but then Randy Orton comes out, pulls him out of the ring. He sends him to the ring steps, beats him down, punches him. Then he, hits a thumb in the eyes. He throws him back into steps. Uh, he says you're gonna have to wait to find out why he's doing this. So I guess they're doing Randy Orton's fully heel. Orton, like, he pulls Jeff Hardy has the earrings, his ear pierced, and his ear, like, I guess it's kind of an earlobe or something. You had Randy Orton pulling into the hole, and then he just beats him down. He hits the DDT from the announce table and beats down Jeff Hardy. So I guess they're going to write Jeff Hardy off TV for all because he's banged up. But I hope it's not Orton and Hardy. But I think it could be a triple threat at SummerSlam. But we'll see what they're doing there. I'm not sure, but Orton's definitely heel. Randy Orton is definitely heel. He should be heel. He's better as a heel. I guess Jeff Hardy's going to be writing off TV. But I don't know. It is what it is, what they're doing with Orton. Show, it was better than Raw. It was so much easier to watch. And there was nothing really that good. It's so much easier to watch than Raw. It's not even close. So SmackDown was definitely the better show this week, but I'm not hyped at all for SummerSlam.